focusing it on getting on top of things. 18 mystery scrunchie strips ready. I did not know what to do with any of this fabric. This is not what I ordered. Come on, machine, you can do this. So we got all these here. Ooh. Hey guys, welcome back to the Fauna Rose YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan and I'm the owner of Fauna Rose, and I make self scrunchies, macrame, keychains and a whole bunch of other fun things like that. And in today's video I'm actually going to be catching up with everything that I'm behind on. So this is kind of going to be like a little mini series here on the channel. My daily to-do lists have been absolutely massive, so not just in my personal life but also the business. So when it comes to Fauna Rose, I have a lot of stuff to do. When you are a small business owner, you obviously run everything from making the products to photography to site listings to taxes. There is so much to do, so I've been very busy lately. I ended up booking probably too many markets, so I've decided to really focus at the minute on getting on top of things, chilling out a little bit and taking it easy. So I've decided these last few days in July as well as the whole month of August, I'm going to be focusing it on just getting on top of things as well as prepping for the season ahead, because it's going to be autumn and winter before we know it, and usually that's a busy time of the year for small businesses. Fingers crossed it's going to be. And summer seems to be quiet, so I'm going to take advantage of that and make as many items as I can, prepare for the seasons ahead, work on new products, all good things like that. Catch up on content, because I don't just do YouTube, I also obviously do all the social media for my small business, which I've massively neglected. And I also have memberships, so where people pay monthly fees for extra content, so I'm going to be really focusing on getting on top of that. So I hope that you enjoy this little mini series, and I am starting this video quite late. We've had a lot to do today, we've been very busy. It's nearly 1:30, so we'll see what we get done today, but it's probably going to be over the next few days. I do have tomorrow's vlog uploading, and I think there's either an error with my internet or it might be an issue with YouTube itself, because it's been stuck on 2.5 hours left to upload for the last hour. I'm not really sure what's happening there, but that's all good and ready to go. So I'm going to move my laptop out of the way and we are going to start sewing, and I think I'm going to tackle some mystery scrunchies first. So if you're not sure what my mystery scrunchies are, I only have 2 left. They're currently in this crate. I think I made about 17 the other week just to take to the market that we did, which is actually what that vlog's about for the Lincolnshire makers, and I only have 2 left because they are a really good seller for me. So they're basically just in these brown paper bags. If you are new here, all of my packaging is eco-friendly, recyclable, biodegradable. It all falls into some form of category like that. So they're just these little paper baggies. They've just got my logo stamped on the front, and on the back it says no waste mystery scrunchie. It says help us cut down material waste by treating yourself to a mystery scrunchie. Each one is made from backstock leftover fabric, which may contain a minor design print flaws but are equally as adorable and practical as our normal range of scrunchies. And then in like little asterisks it's like these scrunchies do not contain our logo labels, because my normal scrunchies have the little logo label in there. And to keep the mystery scrunchies as affordable as possible, I don't include the labels in there. So this idea all came about when I really did not know what to do with this fabric stash that I have. This is what we've managed to condense it down into. There's a lot more. I currently have a bunch of it out that I have already chosen to hopefully make some scrunchies out of, but this is it. And it's not fabric that is the Fauna Rose vibe. It is mostly what you would call like dance fabric or leotard fabric. It's all very bright, garish sort of fabrics, but there is a good mix in there, and I did not know what to do with any of this fabric. I won't waste it because I try and create as little waste as possible with this business. So I thought, you know what, let's create mystery scrunchies that are going to be really affordable. It's not a profitable item for me because they do take time to make. You've got the materials of the scrunchie, so the thread, the elastic, the packaging, so I don't really make any money off them, but they're a great seller. They bring people in. If people can't decide what to buy for people or buy for themselves, they're just a bit fun. Kids love them. So that was the aim of this. But every once in a while, if I go and visit my family back up north, there's some fabric shops that we'll go to. They have like a remnants box, so scrap bits of fabric that I don't want to end up in a landfill, so I'll buy those. Just fabric like that. That's basically what they're made from. So I have picked out some fabric already. I went through that box yesterday and had a look at any of these pieces that I could potentially use. I may be only able to get 1, maybe 2 out of some of these pieces, but I just grabbed a bunch of pieces that look like I could potentially get some scrunchies out of. So we've got a good range of fabric here. However, I've already got a bunch pre-cut, so I think that's the ones I'm going to start with. So here's a look at a bit of a messy part of the studio. So my laptop here is just uploading that video, or trying to. Got my labels, which I don't need yet, and I've just been prepping some bobbins, and I've got a little bobbin case ready because I would like to fill this with just black and white thread ready to go. And then here is some of the pre-cut fabric that I've been cutting recently. I spent days cutting pretty much the majority of my fabric stash down into strips of fabric ready to tackle, so we could get on with all this sewing that I need to do. This is a mix of mystery scrunchie pre-cut strips and normal pre-cut strips. So I need to go through it and take out the mystery scrunchie fabric strips. And I need to organise them too. Oh, that one's already been sewn together. So I need to separate them into fabrics as well. So this is more of a cotton fabric. This is like a stretchy fabric, just so I can sew them all with the right needle and then swap the needle out. So let's quickly do that. So these are more of the stretchy fabrics. There's a lot of the same prints. We've mostly got this print. This fabric is so temperamental. My machine either will sew it perfectly or it will hate it. All the settings are right for it. There's something about it, hence why there's so many lines on there. So I managed to get 1 or 2 sewn up out of this fabric the last time I made some, but no more. It then wouldn't tolerate anymore. So we're going to give it another go because I don't want to waste it. But this is stretchy fabric, and then this is all other sorts of fabric. So cottons, silkies, that sort of thing. But this one is very frustrating because it is the same print as my Stella scrunchies, but it's a different fabric and the print's massive. Let me show you. It's the second time I've shown this scrunchie today, but this is my Stella scrunchie, and I don't know if you can see, it might not show up on camera, but this is more grey. This is more of like an off-white. This is more of a scratchy crepe. I don't know if that's the right fabric, crepe. This is a softer one, and the print's a lot bigger. So when it arrived, I was like, this is not what I ordered. Couldn't send it back, and I wasn't gonna waste it. So it's just been sat there waiting for me to decide what I want to do with it. So I thought, you know what, let's just put it in mystery scrunchies. So that's what that is. So depending on whatever needle I've got in my machine right now, depends on which pile we're going to tackle first. I've actually just taken all this apart and given it a good dust and a clean, and decided to pop a brand new needle in because I would like to give this fabric a go. All the settings are right. Let's see if it is actually going to sew. Come on, machine, you can do this. You ready? You see that? It's instantly chewing up the fabric. Take it that's a no then. Let's try this fabric, which is very similar. It sewed this fabric perfectly fine, but it won't sew this fabric. So I have no idea. Good morning, guys. Is it still morning? Just about still morning. I've had quite a chilled, slower day today. I've still been working away, doing bits here and there, but I've just yeah, taking it a little bit easy. Done some other things that aren't business related. Also, ignore the fact my hair's wet. I've just done a hair mask, so we're just gonna ignore that. But as you would have seen, I've just printed off some stickers that need replacing, so I do need to cut all these up, but I've just prepared a bunch of the no waste mystery scrunchie stickers that go on the pack. And I've also just very quickly redesigned the freebie stickers. I've just made them a tiny bit bigger and just added some flowers, so I also need to cut up some of them to restock those. I've had some parcels arrive, so we're gonna open them. Ooh, exciting! Pinking shears. These are going to be for a project that my family members are going to get to see. Some more of my Avril fabric. Elastic. Some of my Halley fabric. It is inside out. It's the sunflower print one. Clover fabric. A bunch of Miley fabric, Alicia fabric, and my Faith fabric. That is all the parcels. I do need to cut up that elastic as well, so I'll probably do that later, but I'm going to do a little bit of sewing. I don't think I actually showed you guys what I managed to sew up yesterday. This is it. I did have quite a lot of issues with the sewing machine, but we eventually got there. And I did the really fun thing that seems to somewhat work, sort of. I just take my machine apart and I put it all back together. I keep the settings the same, try and sew. If it doesn't work, I basically just repeat that. Take it all apart, put it all back together, try and sew until it works, and eventually it did work. Luckily I didn't have to do it that many times, probably only like 6 times, which I know isn't good. I don't know what it is, but it just seems to work sometimes. So I did manage to get these really cute orange ones sewn up, but that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 mystery scrunchie strips ready. While I've got a ballpoint stretchy needle in my machine, I am going to sew up some of my normal stock scrunchies. These aren't actually on the website, they are market exclusive items, and I didn't think I had any of this fabric left, so I was so happy to find some pre-cut strips because I did sell out of the minis in the butterfly print. I love this print so much, and it's like a ribbed stretchy fabric. I love it. I can't seem to find this online anywhere. I bought it from a random fabric shop when I was traveling back home, and there was a lady that really wanted to buy one at the market, and unfortunately I only had XLs, and yeah, I was like, I don't know if I've got any more fabric. I do, so whether or not I see that person at an event again, I should have some made up. And then some of my sandstorm ones, basically this sandy print, and I'm out of the minis of that as well, so I'm going to sew those up, and then I'll swap my needle out and we'll carry on making some more mystery scrunchies. This is how we're looking so far. So we've got mystery scrunchies, which are these ones, and then the market stock exclusive ones. I did just decide to make them all up because while I've got the right needle in, I'm just going to do them all up. Just then I've got a head start on some items being like officially finished. That's what I'm going to do next. It is getting closer to the time that I need to go to work, but hopefully I'll have time to swap out the needle and start sewing some of those other mystery scrunchies that you can see just in the corner there. Hello guys, sorry I'm looking very dishevelled. I've just got back from work, but I completely ran out of time earlier today, so I didn't show you where I was up to. I did manage to sew up all of this fabric. There's quite a few of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 15 of those there, so they just need the threads cutting like I'm doing now and turning inside out ready for the elastic. But I'm glad I managed to get them done. But my plan for tomorrow is to get up, do a little bit of editing. I'm going to edit a bonus video for my family members. I have just checked and I have got a new family member, so I need to drop them a message and say thank you. Keisha has joined the Fauna tier, so thank you so much, lovely. I really hope you enjoy the extra content. I really appreciate your support. A massive thank you to Keisha and to all my other family members. So yes, plan for tomorrow is to get a bit more of that video edited, and then when it's not super early, I will get on with some sewing and then we will crack on getting some mystery scrunchies sewn up. So I will probably just get these done this evening just so they're turned into tubes. And that's probably it for this evening, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hello guys, I'm so sorry if any of these clips are super loud. There's currently loads of what appears to be military planes flying overhead that are really loud. There's loads of farming going on, the big agricultural style farming machines. It's kind of chaos around here at the moment, so we moved to the countryside for peace and quiet and we can't really get it at the minute. But this is how we're looking in terms of the mystery scrunchies. They've all been sewn up, had the finishing seam sewn. They all just need obviously trimming down, and then there's the market exclusive ones we did the other day. I might tackle cutting some more of the fabrics. I could do with cutting these up that I printed off yesterday and getting some of the no waste mystery bags prepped and ready to go, so when the scrunchies are actually done they can go in the bags, we can pop them away. They're just the freebie stickers. Some more of my jasmine fabric arrived, which is great. It's just my lovely lemon print one. Ugh, what is going on? I was going to film me cutting the fabric, but I don't think you're going to be able to hear me. I think this video is already going to have quite a lot of time lapses in it, so instead of some clips of me cutting the fabric and you just hearing that racket going on in the background or another time lapse, I will just catch you guys once I've cut some of this fabric. I've just gone to flip my cutting mat over because the side that's currently up is centimetres and I need inches, and I assume it's because it's been really hot at the minute, but the cutting mat has like stuck to my desk. What is it with me and like this curse of never having good luck with cutting mats? Can you see it? Oh my god. Hello guys, so this is where we are up to. There's quite a lot in here, but I wish I had more. I don't actually know how many there is, but it's still a decent amount. I've got 50 bags ready to go. I do need to order some more of these. I know there probably won't be 50 scrunchies there, but I would like to have as many of these made up as possible. I did manage to get a bunch of fabric strips cut yesterday. So I got all these here, and that's one of the strips. Got this strip, this one, these two, this one, and then annoyingly enough we've got a bunch of that same fabric that my sewing machine really doesn't like, so it's kind of like the same print but different colours, so I'm gonna have a ball trying to sew all these up. We've got like the white holographic one more of the orange one, a sort of red and pink holographic one of these rainbow ones. I've then got a couple of this print which is like a satin foil mix, some pink hearts, a white and gold shimmery one, this rainbow one, this red and orange one. It does curl quite a bit but it'll be fine when I sew it. Then we got this silver and white crinkle one, and then finally we've also got a Christmas pattern, which I probably won't do anything with this for a short while, but it's cut and ready to go. It's basically like these peppermint sweets prints, so they can go away for some mystery scrunchies more towards Christmas time. So I still have all of that to tackle, but what I think I'm going to do is get all these ones parcelled up and ready to go into the little baggies, just so we've then made a start, and then potentially end this video here because I feel like it's going to get way too long if not. So let's get these bagged up. Mystery scrunchies made up. Definitely better than not. So Alex has been very kind and he's currently got the gazebo outside because he is off today, and we've been giving it a clean, airing it out and letting it dry and stuff because it did get wet the last time we used it. So is that Cleo trying to get out? So at least that way then it's nice and clean for the next time that we use it. But I'm glad I've managed to get all these done. Hopefully I'll have a lot more soon. I am going to do a bit of sewing, crack on with the next lot of mystery scrunchies, but I'm going to leave this video here. So thank you so much for watching. If you could give it a massive thumbs up, leave me a comment down below and subscribe if you aren't. All the social media for Fauna Rose is linked down below, so feel free to head over there and check it out. A huge thank you to all of my wonderful family members as well. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you're interested in joining that, all the information is down below. It's on my Buy Me a Coffee page. But apart from that, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!